welcome to my channel, Learn and Earn, to live your life on your own terms. You're welcome to my channel, Learn and Earn Academy. Today in this video, we are going to talk about how to buy a DSLR camera. If you're a person who is confused whether to buy a DSLR camera or to continue with your mobile phone, whether to buy a mirrorless camera, what type of camera is best for you, but you don't know where to get it, how to get it, and what are the qualities and features which you need for your usage. In this video, we are going to talk about in detail a DSLR buying guide. I will give you all the features which you need to understand in order to get the best DSLR camera for yourself. At the end of the video, I will give you top 5 DSLR cameras which you can buy this festive season and make this festival a great festival for you. So if you like this video, you can press the like button, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can also share this video on social media. So now let us start and enjoy the experience of knowing how to buy a DSLR camera through my DSLR buying guide. Let's continue. A brief introduction, as I've already conveyed to you. This buying guide will certainly help you to know the basics of DSLR, and it will really help you to take the decision to buy a DSLR cameras. Now these are the top 6 things which you need to take care, which you need to know before you even think to buy a DSLR. So all the people who are planning to buy a DSLR this festival season, they have a doubt, they don't know whether they should buy a DSLR or a normal mobile phone. What is the difference between a DSLR and different types of cameras available in the market? Should you be investing so much of money in buying a DSLR? You will get answer to all these questions in this video. And today I am going to talk about all these aspects of DSLR which will help you to take that decision. So first we'll have a brief introduction about what is DSLR. Now, the question is a DSLR the right camera for me? Everyone asks this question before they even think to buy this camera. Now, the question which most of us may have will certainly be answers by the table which is given below, which will give you a comparative analysis of all the available camera options in the market. Now, DSLRs are very versatile devices. It is ideal for shooting day-to-day scenarios, portraits, wildlife, landscape, architecture, even low-light photography. So if you want to go to the advanced level of photography, DSLR is for you. This is driven by the ability to change most settings, lenses, produce great shots in a wide variety of scenarios. So a DSLR gives you the flexibility to adjust not only lenses, the camera angles, but many other aspects which gives you a great picture and a great video quality. Now let us see what exactly and how many types of cameras are available in the market today. Now basically these are the 5 categories of camera which you would have either heard, you would have either seen them, or you might have personally experienced them as well. First is the phone cameras which we all have. The point and shoot cameras which were very popular a few years back. It used to be a very compact, thin, slim camera uh, which normally most of the people used to carry with them. I also have a Sony point and shoot digital camera which I no more use. The third category of camera which you can see is action cameras. Now these cameras are normally for people who shoot videos on the go. It is a good camera for people who do a lot of video shooting, especially the YouTubers and people belonging to that category. Now mirrorless camera is also a little down, or I would say a less uh, enhanced variety of camera in comparison to DSLR. And DSLR is the topmost, most sophisticated, advanced cameras available for shooting pictures, still pictures, moving videos, and any kind of uh, photography. Now, let us go and see the basic difference between all these five types of cameras according to the various features which is mentioned here. Now, let's first talk about DSLR. Now, as I have already told, it's highly versatile and suited for almost all types of photography in varying conditions. So, no matter what the condition is, no matter what you want to catch in your photo camera, DSLR can do it for you. It is all in one. Mirrorless camera. It is similar in performance, versatility, and has the same capacity of a DSLR. Action camera, as I have already told you, it is best for shooting videos in fast motion situations like sports, underwater swimming, and action sequences. This is waterproof cameras, the action cameras. The fourth category of camera is limited functionality and has much more smaller sensors compared to DSLR or mirrorless camera. Uh, we are going to talk about what is sensor, what is focus, and how these things you should keep in mind before you buy a camera. And the fifth category, which we all know, is our mobile phone, which is the selfie camera, the back camera. Even the most of the mobile phones are coming with advanced camera options. So this is something which you need to think before you take a decision. But if you really want to click pictures at a professional level and have great quality, please go for DSLRs. Now, what is the flexibility of interchangeable lenses? In mobile phone cameras, you cannot. In point and shoot digital cameras, you cannot change the lenses. Even in action cameras, you cannot change the lenses. However, in mirrorless cameras, there are newer lens options, but they are limited. However, when it comes to DSLR, this is the reason why people buy DSLR. It has huge range of lenses and functionalities which are easily available. Now you would be wondering, if I have a camera DSLR, why do I require lenses? Now the lenses will help you to focus on pictures which are at a larger distance, get more clarity and more wide angle. This is why people use lenses in DSLR cameras. We will also talk about that ahead. Now, picture quality. Now, in phone cameras, you get average picture quality. It depends upon the pixel of the mobile phone camera. Point and shoot camera, it has average with limited zoom options or modes versus DSLRs. Uh, Action camera, it is good for video recording, not ideal for static photography. Mirrorless camera, excellent, especially for skilled photographers because it is compact in size. It looks very handy and trendy. And DSLR, the ultimate option, which gives you excellence, especially for skilled photographers. So it is not about skill photography, it's about getting to that level of skill photography. A skilled photographer would have started somewhere. And this is where you need to take the decision. If it is your passion to do photography, if it is a passion for you to click pictures, you should definitely go for a DSLR camera. Now, once it comes to weight and portability, hands down, the mobile phones are the lightest and the easiest to carry. In fact, we carry with them with ourselves every time. The point and shoot digital cameras are compact and easy to carry. Action cameras are very compact and highly portable. As I've already said, they are water proof and you can throw them. Even if they fall, they won't break. So it's very reliable in terms of uh, portability. The mirrorless camera, they are lighter and more portable compared to DSLR, but still bulkier than other cameras. And DSLR are definitely bulky and may need to space consideration that you may carry lenses, tripods separately. So if you are planning to buy a DSLR camera, always have this in your mind that it'll be bulky. You would have to create space wherever you want to carry this device with you. So this is something which should definitely be in your mind. Now, what is the indicative starting cost? Normally, mobile phones start from 10,000, 20,000 to high-end prices. Point and shoot cameras around 5,000, action cameras for 10,000, mirrorless camera around 30,000, and DSLR cameras also start from 20,000 and above. Now, ideal for why and what kind of people should buy which type of camera. Mobile phone is for everyone. Point and shoot camera is ideal for families and users who want easy to use and dedicated camera. So if you have a small family of 5 members and you want to click pictures of just your children, your wife, whenever you're going on a trip, this is the best option. It is very compact, very handy, good quality pictures, limited options, but still you can do a great deal about clicking pictures through point and shoot digital cameras. Now, action cameras are only for people who travel a lot, who are sports enthusiasts, who want to carry all the memories while they are traveling all around the world or maybe in different regions. Now, mirrorless camera is for professionals and semi-professional photographers, and DSLR camera is for everyone. Professionals, semi-professional, beginners, almost everyone who wants to start with photography. So if you know that DSLR are the right camera for you, you can proceed to the next sections, which I am going to talk about. Now, I'm going to talk about camera sensors. What is a camera sensors and what and how you should decide to buy as per the camera sensors. Now, what is a camera sensor in DSLR camera? It is the light coming in from the lens. When it falls on the sensor, it captures all the details which produces the picture. So it is one of the most important factors for a DSLR camera. And this is what differentiate a picture from DSLR camera and a mobile phone or any other camera phone. Now, it determines the image size, the resolution, the low light performance, the depth of the field and the lenses. The size of sensor also determines both physical size and the cost of DSLR. So the more big the sensor is, the better picture quality it will have. The bigger the sensor is, the more costly it will become. So which sensor should I choose in my DSLR cameras? There are two factors to be kept in mind when you are uh, thinking about sensors. There are two types of sensors, CMOS and CCD. Now let us learn and see what is the basic difference between these two types of sensors. With CMOS sensors being more popular as it is a new technology with less expensive than CCD, CMOS is something which is available in almost all the DSLR cameras which you can see in the market today. So power consumption, it consumes less power, giving your camera battery a longer life, which is definitely a plus point. CCD consumes more power, cost, it is less expensive. CCD requires specialized manufacturing and hence they are more costly. Technology, CMOS uses newer technology and fast catching up, if not surpassing the CCD in terms of output. Older technology and not preferred as it is not energy sufficient. Now, what is the difference between sensor size and how the sensor size determines the quality of picture you will be getting? So, large sensor means better images. Simple. So, sensor size refers to how the big sensor in the camera is. So, the bigger sensor, the more light it can throw on the lenses and the better picture you will get. So, popularly available sensor sizes are full frame, cropped frame, APS-C, 4/3 and quarter inch. These are the pictures which you can see. Uh, a sensor size is determined by the output as compared to a traditional film of 35 mm. The relative size is expressed as nx, where n is the factor by which the sensor is smaller or larger than 35 mm film. For example, if 1.5x sensor is one, that is 1.5 times, that is 50% larger than 35 mm. So a full frame sensor is 1x sensor and it is of size equal to 35 film. So these are different sizes of the sensors which you can see and get: medium format, large format, full frame, cropped frame, images in dimension and aspect ratio. So basic uh, thing which you should learn is the bigger the sensor, the better the quality of the picture. As simple as that. So now let's talk about what exactly is resolution and how resolution determines the quality of the camera. Now we all know that the higher the resolution of a camera, the clearer picture it will come. You can directly relate this with your TV. Many people buy HD ready TV. Many people buy full HD. Many people buy Ultra HD. Many people buy OLED TV. Now, what is the difference between these televisions? It is the resolution. So, HD ready TV will have lower resolution. A full HD TV can have picture quality of 1080p. This means the higher the resolution, the smaller squares of pixels are there on the screen. So the more smaller the pixels are, the higher resolution it is. And the more picture uh, is clear when you see it. So in simple layman word, higher resolution means clearer picture. So resolution is a measure of the amount of detail captured in each picture. Resolution is measured in pixel or megapixels. For example, 24 megapixel camera, 10 megapixel camera. The more pixels in your camera, the higher its resolution and clearer, sharper the pictures come. Higher resolution images don't lose clarity or pixel it, even on zooming. This is the difference, guys. Whenever you zoom a high resolution cameras, the picture quality will not suffer. You will still get a better picture quality. So this allows high resolution image to be printed in larger sizes without loss of any clarity. High-end DSLR cameras have a resolution of 20 megapixel or more, are ideal for professional photographers, while lower resolution can work for amateur photographers. So understanding the megapixels, it's very easy. I have already told you it is the size of the square which the picture gets on the screen. So the more resolution means the smaller squares it has. For example, if you have a computer screen, the more resolution which you have on your screen, the better quality of picture you will get on your laptop. So this is the size differentiation of the pixel quality. Low resolution cameras are up to 10 megapixel and up to 12 megapixel for 35 full frame DSLR. Medium resolution 11 to 16, 13 to 24 and 35 DSLR cameras. High resolution comes in 17 to 28 crop sensor DSLRs. However, if you buy a 35 or full frame DSLR, 25 to 56 megapixel is a good quality camera. So larger sensor, better images with more details captured. So sensor size refers to how big the sensor in the camera is. Bigger sensors allow for more light to fall on them. Popularly available sensor sizes are full frame, cropped frame, or APS-C 4/3 and quarter inch. So let us learn something about connectivity. Now, this is something which is the most important aspect of buying any DSLR camera. What all connectivity options is available in your DSLR camera makes you more comfortable to buy that camera. So a modern DSLR camera can easily be connected to other devices and allows seamless transfer of images for viewing your pictures with others. Following are some of the popular usage along with our technology for the same. So if you want to connect your DSLR camera to a remote, tablet, mobile, laptop, printer. Let's see what are the options available and what are the technology which is required to do the same. So if you want to connect to a device such as printer, computer and internet, you should see whether your camera is having Wi-Fi NFC cables. For slower transfer rate, Bluetooth option is also available in DSLR cameras. Controlling the camera remotely to trigger modes such as bulb and time lapse, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connecting the camera directly to TV projectors and storage devices, HDMI output, using the hot shoe feature on the camera to attach an external flash like a pen drive. Geotagging the photos, GPS is required, which I think is almost available in most of the DSLRs. However, you can definitely check when you are buying a DSLR phone. So if you are on a trip and you want to spend more time shooting than transferring the photos, you should definitely consider Bluetooth or Wi-Fi option to sync your mobile phone with your camera so that the pictures can be transferred from your DSLR camera to your mobile phone, and you can free up the space to click more pictures. So we have talked about introduction to DSLR, camera sensors, resolution, connectivity. Now let's talk about lenses. Now this also is a very important aspect of DSLR camera. Now lenses are interchangeable. You can change the lenses and you can buy different type of lenses. Wide variety of lens options are available, which makes DSLR one of the most versatile cameras. The elements you need to consider are type of lenses, focal length, and aperture. These three things which you definitely have to consider when you are buying lenses. This is other than the DSLR camera which you will be purchasing. So these lenses will not come with your DSLR camera. However, you can purchase them by paying more money. It is an option which you get. All these lenses can fit on all the DSLR cameras. These are uh, globally compatible with all the DSLR cameras across the world. So if you don't have money now, you can plan to purchase the lenses for better quality, high resolution pictures, maybe after some months or years. But yes, even if you have a basic DSLR camera, you can get good, great quality pictures. So what are the type of lenses? To give you a basic difference, prime lenses, which is have a focal length, meaning they cannot zoom into the object, and zoom lenses, they have advantage of zooming into your subject and cropping the image to fit a frame. So this is the basic difference between prime lens and zoom lens. When we talk about size and weight, the prime lenses are compact and light. There is no machinery to enable zooming. However, once you talk about zoom lenses, they are large and bulky. Versatility, the prime lenses have low versatility. You will need multiple lenses for different photographs, as such as prime lens has fixed focal length. Moderate to high for zoom lenses can get a coverage of 2 to 3 prime lenses altogether. So if you buy one prime lens and if you buy zoom lenses, zoom lens will cover the price and the quality of two prime lenses. So if you're planning to buy a lens, you should definitely buy zoom lenses. It is more expensive, and zoom lens is more expensive. Its image quality is very good if you're trying to click a picture very far away. So the pro tip is you need to consider the lens. Well, you need a body plus lens DSLR, both at lower cost. Most DSLRs comes with at least one lens, with which sometimes they comes to two lens as well. So most of the DSLR cameras will have one lens definitely attached to it. So what does mm means? This is very important factor. Mm means the focal length of the DSLR camera. So your DSLR camera may have a focal length of 10 mm, 35 mm, 70 mm, 135 mm, and 300 mm. Now, these focal length would help you to click image of the pictures from a distance. So a 300 mm picture, I mean focal length, can capture images of birds and wildlife and sports activities which are very far away. Medium, which is 135 mm, can click portrait pictures for children. 70 mm street documentary, 35 mm landscape group photos. This is a good differentiation. Now let's talk about the aperture size. Aperture is the opening of the lens which controls the light passing through it, affecting the exposure of the image. It can be used to add a creative dimension to your photographs by blurring the background, making your picture brighter or darker by altering the exposure. So aperture length is also very important. So these are various aperture sizes of your DSLR camera. So these are different types of lens types. You can pause the video and you can read about all these lens sizes. Now this is something which you would certainly want if you are going for an advanced photography or you want to become an advanced photographer. Best lenses for specific type of photography: for portrait photography, prime or standard lens, which you already get with your DSLR. For a person who is just wanting to click basic simple pictures but still want to be on a pro level, on a better level as compared to mobile camera phones, buy a prime standard lens which already comes with your DSLR. That is more than enough. Even for wedding photography, your prime DSLR lens is more than enough. Street photography, it is more than enough. However, if you want to capture landscape photography, travel photography, these are the lenses which you should definitely think of. Sports photography, best lens is super telephoto lens. Wildlife photography, super telephoto lens. Now these are the type of lenses which you can think of if you are exploring this to be not only a hobby, a passion, but also a career option. Definitely you can think of it. Now let's talk about the other elements. We have covered almost the 5 aspects of buying DSLRs. Now, design and functionality. Most of the DSLR cameras are designed to fit well in your hands, but while you're purchasing, it's always better to think of a DSLR camera which is more compact. Exposure triangle, the 3 functions: aperture, shutter speed, and ISO. Let's talk about these aspects. Now, aperture is the opening of the lens which controls the light passing through it, affecting the exposure of the image. Shutter speed is like the curtain or the covering in front of the camera sensor, which stays closed till the trigger is pressed. So the better the shutter speed is, the good quality picture you will get. Now this is something which you can see. 1 by 1000 shutter speed is almost capturing image of a moving object. So even if you're dancing, you will get great pictures if you have a fast shutter speed. ISO is critical in low light photography as it allows you to choose clarity and brightness in the picture. So ISO 800 is something which will give you great quality pictures even in dim light. ISO 400 is standard, but 100 and 200 is something which is definitely not advisable to buy. Video, though DSLRs were designed for photography, they are more affordable way of creating high resolution videos compared to video cameras. Most of the YouTubers who post videos online, they use DSLR cameras to capture videos. So DSLRs are not only for photography, but definitely for videos as well. So this is something which is definitely going to be an added advantage to you. If you are trying and thinking to be a YouTuber, you can certainly go and look at this aspect This is the memory card options which you have. The class 10 memory card has very high speed of transferring the pictures in your mobile phone. These are the camera bag options. Tripods are again something which is a different category altogether. Tripods are used to keep your camera absolutely still so that your hand movements don't make your pictures fall bad or shaky. Batteries, external microphone is also available so that you can record your videos. Filters, polarizing filters, neutral density filters, cleaning kits, external flash. Now these are all the things which you can certainly look into once you are purchasing or trying to buy, thinking to buy a DSLR cameras. So I will also give you my 5 best tips, uh, which I've already, in fact, shared with you. In fact, I'll give you my best 5 DSLR camera options, which is available on Amazon. You can buy it directly through Amazon. I will put the link below in the description. This buying guide is also available on Amazon. I'm using the Amazon cameras team DSLR buying guide to help you all to understand the basic features of DSLR buying guide. I will also give you my 5 top DSLR cameras which you can click and buy from the description below. I'm sure this video would certainly help you to make a decision to buy your first DSLR camera. And trust me, the kind of technology which is available in the DSLR cameras which are coming now is at the most advanced stage, and you will certainly love and have a great experience if you buy this at this time. So I'm sure this guide would certainly be a great help to you. If you like this video, you can press the like button, subscribe to my channel, and also share this video on social media. Please help us to spread education in this beautiful world. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye. Sure, you must have enjoyed the experience of watching the DSLR buying guide, and now you are in a position to decide which DSLR is best for you. Now, I'm going to make this job simple for you. I'm going to give you 5 top DSLR cameras which you can buy in this festive season as per your requirement. Now, you can find the link of all these 5 DSLR cameras in the link in the description. You can click in the link and you can buy it directly from Amazon. You'll get the best discount possible. So let us see what is the number one camera which is not only trending but everyone is wanting to buy it. Now the first camera which I have chosen for you, which you can download, which you can click and purchase directly from Amazon from the description mentioned below, Canon EOS 200D. Now this mobile is at a cost of 60,495. It is now available at around 52,600. I'm sure you would certainly love to get this discount. Now let me tell you something about this camera, which is something which is really great. It is compact and lightweight design, quick focusing in live view mode with dual pixel CMOS AF. I have already spoken about CMOS. What is CMOS and what are the features you need to look at when you are purchasing a DSLR in my buying guide. Now, various angles, touchscreen, LCD, Wi-Fi, NFC, Bluetooth, low energy. Now, these are some of the best features of this camera phone. I'm sure you would certainly love to buy this camera phone if this fits in your budget, and if you like the features as well. You can definitely go and click the link below in the description and purchase this camera for yourself. Now the second camera is Nikon D5 300 24.2 megapixel. The price of this camera is 45,450, which can be uh, purchased at a discount price of 37,990 rupees. Now, some of the best features of this great DSLR camera is superb image quality through cutting edge innovations. Enjoy greater resolution in any light. Define every detail with its 39-point or autofocus. So it has a great autofocus feature, which I'm sure you must have now understand and understood how it works in If you want to buy this, you can click the link below in the description and purchase this directly through Amazon by getting the discount. Now, the third camera phone is Canon EOS 1300D. This is the most common camera phone which everyone, in fact, most of you must be already having. And if you are a person who wants to buy his first DSLR camera phone and has a limited budget up to 20,000, this is the best option. This is the best camera DSLR phone which is affordable and you will give you all the features which you can expect from a great DSLR camera. So the MRP of this camera is 31,995 and you will get at a price of 22,990 rupees. It is compatible Android devices with NFC capability, easily connect and share your images with the world, capture detail with confidence. Trust me, this is something which I have been using and I'm really happy and satisfied to use this camera personally. And I would suggest you, if you are a first time buyer of a DSLR camera, this is the best option for you. You can purchase this by clicking the link below in the description directly from Amazon. Now, this one phone is this camera is Canon EOS 1500D. The price of this camera is 37,995 and you can get it at a discount of 27,990. This is the second option which you can see if your budget allows you to move forward and invest 5,000 more. So this will have certain more features. It is a bit more advanced to the camera which I discussed just back right now. So this is also a great option. If you have a little bit of more money, you should definitely go for this one as well. It is 24.1 megapixel APS CMOS sensor, Digi 4 Plus image processor, 9-point autofocus with one center cross type AF point, standard ISO 100/400 expandable to 12880. Now you can buy this by clicking the link below in the description directly from Amazon. Now the fifth camera which I have chosen for you is something which uh, is hot favorite of many people. Nikon D3400. The cost of this camera, DSLR camera, is 36,950 rupees. You can get it at a discounted price of rupees 31,250. Now this is also a great camera option which you can certainly look forward to if you are a brand cautious person and you would like to go for Nikon. However, the camera at number 3 and 4 are also one of the best selling cameras in the DSLR category. Now, some of the features of this great camera is 24.2 megapixel. D3400 captures every memory in stunning detail with ISO 100, 25/600, 24.2 megapixel, 11-point autofocus system, and features the ability to shoot full HD videos as well. So if you like this camera, you can directly go and click the link below in the description and purchase directly from Amazon. So I'm sure you would have not only liked the DSLR buying guide, which gives you the basic understanding of how to purchase a DSLR, but also gives you 5 great camera options. So I'm sure you would certainly go ahead and make a better decision and buy a DSLR camera for yourself. So if you like this video, you can press the like button, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can also share this video on social media. Please help us to spread education in this beautiful world. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. Have a great day.